afternoon. So today, it is Saturday, and I was under the weather yesterday. Tim's under the weather today, so I'm trying to come up with something that was simple to do that needed done. And where we sent our steer off the other day to the butcher, we're going to be getting half of him back. We've sold half. And so I need to empty out some freezer space. And so I had a bag of bones. I threw those in the cooker yesterday, let those simmer while I rested and just kind of tried to get over whatever the croupy crud I had was. And so I'm canning those up today. And then I've got some leftover vegetable soup. So I'm going to fill the 7th jar with that, since both of those will need pressure canned. So I'm starting with that, and then I went through the freezer and found some like old frozen soups and chilies. And so I'm gonna let these thaw out, and then I'm actually gonna cook these and can these as well to clear out some freezer space. What I would do, or what I still do, is anytime we had some leftover soup like what we have today, I would just throw it in one of these freezer containers and freeze it. But where I'm needing all of the freezer space for the cow that's coming, I'm going to go ahead and can that up, and that way it's shelf stable, and all I gotta do is throw it in a pot and heat it up for a lunch or something, and even like the kids could pick what kind of soup they wanted later. So that's what we're working on today. Just something super simple but still important and needing done. What's up, buddy? I don't think we're going to do anything technology right now. Okay, so watch. Well, I was going to say use your brains right now. Use your brains and be creative.
Well, we've done that too.
While I'm doing all this, I'm cooking down some tomatoes. I've got 2 more trays that I'm going to try to cook down today to see how much that'll get me. But we're starting with this. This pressure canner here that mommy cans soup and broth and tomatoes and potatoes and all the things.
And mashed potatoes.
No, I've never canned mashed potatoes. We're gonna let that can, and while that is canning, I'm gonna go play phase 10 with one of my kiddos. So phase 1 is 2 sets of 3. It's a pretty good way to start. We'll see how this game goes.
It's me or Mom.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if this is gonna go so good for me. I have more hope now. And that's on you. Ha ha. Woohoo! Wait more.
Mommy.
Ew.
I was looking for a 6.
Oh my goodness. No.
And then I just found these. Do you remember when I drew this?
So is that the game?
No.
Or still? Okay. Trying to revive my sourdough starter. It kind of puts out over the summer, so we're trying to revitalize it. feel too weird.
Of course, we gotta put it up, so we gotta prop it up on something.
Yeah,
to
for
get
sure.
it right height.
For sure.
But yeah, I think we're moving in the right direction.
So far I have 2 sauces and 2 diced tomatoes. I have quite a few tomatoes out in the greenhouse. It's a mixture of red and green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and grab the red ones and continue sorting through it and just dice them up until I run out, because honestly I kind of just want to get these done. I'm really, to be frank, I'm tired of dealing with tomatoes. And then that way, as they ripen out in the greenhouse, I can just use them fresh. So I'm gonna go out and get the red ones and dice up as many as I can. And we're gonna call it done with the tomatoes after this. Taking a break from tomatoes to work on dinner, mashed potatoes, broccoli, and cube steak, and then we're doing some deer meat to go with it for the kids too. So I love mashed potatoes. They're like my favorite. Alright, we're gonna put these in and let those water bath for a bit. And dinner. Got the babies ready for bed. And so I'm gonna water bath those. Gonna go noodle on the piano for a little bit. I'm gonna call it a night as we head in tomorrow, which is our Sabbath. I'm excited for a day of rest after a handful of us being under the weather the last couple of days. So thank you guys for joining me on this video. We'll see you in the next one.